Hey everybody, it's Katie. In all reality, this past year of my life has been insane. I've had a lot of medical challenges personally to deal with, and I've had family members with big medical challenges. I have still loved my video games and the way that they enhance my life, and I am ready to get back into some Animal Crossing. This was the hardest time I have ever had, ever. In all of the years that we've been playing Animal Crossing, this is the hardest time I've ever had finding the island I was looking for. You see, most of the time, what's in the island and around the island doesn't matter that much, but in this instance, I have a very particular theme that I wanted an island with oranges. That can be your first little hint as to the theme I'm going for. But I'm not telling you everything, not yet. In addition, I really wanted the island to have either a red, yellow, or green airport, which didn't seem like it would be too hard to do, but just not blue. I also wanted a lot of beach space since I'm going for a heavy tropical vibe, and those three things together, I just didn't think that they would be so hard to find. I'll tell you a lot more about the theme I've chosen here in a minute, and I will reveal the name of the island, but that's it. That's all I'm looking for right now. Over and over again, restart after restart. The right color airport, oranges is my main fruit, and enough beach to make me happy. Oh, I should also mention, I don't want my resident services to be too close to the airport. This is because I have very different designs in mind for those two different building areas, and I don't want them so close that my designs get all jumbled together. My starting villagers don't matter at all. I already have a pretty good idea of what the lineup is going to be for the island, so I'm not even paying attention to them. I am paying a little bit of attention to where the peninsula and the dock are, but I can really adjust quite a bit for where those are going to go and how the design is going to work. So again, just those three things. And anytime now, I'm sure. Remember, this is actually about 2 hours into my IRL searching. What kind of things do you guys look for when you're restarting islands? Or does it change a little bit depending on the theme? I think it changes for me. I'd be really curious to find out. Let me know in the comments below if there's something that makes or breaks the design for you. At long last, I've touched down on an island with oranges as the native fruit and the red airport, which is perfect. It's just time to look around a little bit. I think this might be the one. Hazel and Rowan, those aren't too bad for starting villagers. I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but they're actually not terrible. I think they're kind of fun and might be perfectly normal. I mean, you guys, it gets worse, right? It gets so much worse. Okay, let's check out the beaches. Looking good, nice and wide and deep and long. This side also looks amazing. I really like how big the beaches are on this island, and I can't see all the beaches everywhere, but the ones right here, right when you get on, matter most. Ooh, and this big rock looks amazing. I did it, you guys. I finally found the island I was looking for. Now it's time to give the island its name. Welcome to Clementine. A little over 2 years from today, I put together an entire list of all of the different themes and different seasons and holidays that I really wanted to focus on for islands, entire inspirations. I was taking a look at that list and Clementine was one of them. In fact, it's the one that was just most sounding fun to me right now, which is always how I determine which theme I'm going to do next. While I quickly go through a lot of the early game things and kind of make progress on some of the basics that you guys have all seen a lot before, let me tell you a little bit more about the theme I have in mind. Clementine is going to be a fruit-themed island. More specifically, citrus fruit that I really want to focus on. And while I use all the different fruits, it's definitely going to be that orange, lemon, lime type of combo that is inspiring the whole theme. It's also going to have heavy tropical influence and a little bit of Kidcore mixed in. I know that all of the really beautiful cottagecore islands are still very popular in the community today, and I love them, don't get me wrong. I have several of those on my list in the future, but I really wanted something that was fresh and cute and had really fun summer vibes. There are also a lot of really amazing modern items in the game, and I feel like I don't use them and that they're really underused in the community as a whole. So I want to work on a little bit more of a modern style take. I don't mean hyper futuristic, just a little bit more of a today style island, but also tropical and also kidcore. It makes more sense in my head than it does when I say it out loud. The color theme for the island is definitely going to lean into that citrus vibe. So orange, yellow, and green. A really good vibrant life green and really bright, beautiful tropical orange and yellow. There also might be a little bit of reds and pinks mixed in just because we're dealing with the fruit vibe and with the tropical vibe. But I'm going to try really hard to stick to my orange, yellow, and green in as many places as possible. In addition, I will balance that with white as one of the background colors, as sort of the resource color. And I tend to do more brown or black as my resource color, so I'm excited about the white as well. As far as builds go on the island, I'm definitely going to have some things that you would expect to see in the tropical area. We'll include things like smoothie carts and really fun little shopping areas. But I also want to include things that you would typically find in our real world or in more of a modern setting, such as bus stations and maybe a laundromat, a nice good modern laundromat. And as I lean into the kidcore side of things, that would include stuff like a beautiful little playground and maybe even a nice fruit themed school. I'll be using bamboo items, coconut items, really tropical patterns, and as many fun citrus vibe items as I can get my hands on. If any of you guys have custom code patterns that fit that really citrus vibe and are a little bit more clean or modern, I would really love to see them. Please link to it down in the comments or on my Discord channel. Also, if you have any ideas for the type of builds that you would see on this island, I've got several in mind already, but there are definitely a few areas I haven't decided what to put there. So, tropical, kidcore, citrus, fruit themed island. What does that inspire in you? Please tell me if you have any ideas. Side note, my fishing and bug catching skills are really rusty, so it's probably a good thing I'm getting back into the game now. In our next episode, we'll start working on the villager list. I can't wait to show you guys the cuties that I have in mind for Clementine. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here in the video. I really appreciate it, especially after I haven't posted videos in so long. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and get notification bell on if you want to see what's coming up for Clementine. Thank you for joining me on my journey back into ACNH, and I hope you have the best Animal Crossing day.